Citizens of River State, it is with humility and a sense of responsibility that I address you today, following my appointment as Administrator of River State by His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. For decades, I have dedicated my life to the service of our great nation. First, as a member of our armed forces, where I had the honor and privilege of serving as the 20th Indigenous Chief of the Naval Staff, and more recently, as Nigeria's High Commissioner to the Republic of Ghana. After what I believed to be my final retirement from public service, duty has once again called. I have answered not for personal ambition, but out of an abiding commitment to the peace, stability, and prosperity of Nigeria as a whole, and more specifically, River State. My appointment comes at a difficult and consequential moment in history. The political impasse of nearly 2 years in River State has paralyzed governance, desecrated democratic institutions, threatened security, and undermined the economic and social fabric of the state. It has deepened divisions among the people and cast a shadow of uncertainty over the future. These are realities we cannot afford to ignore. As a son of the Niger Delta, I'm one of you, and I recognize the weight of this moment, the expectations of the people, and the challenges that lie ahead. The uneasy calm that pervades the state is palpable, and I feel the weight of families, young and old, businesses that have made both little and huge investments in River State, uncertain what the immediate future holds. Mr. President's proactive and decisive action to declare a state of emergency and my subsequent appointment is primarily to ensure stability of livelihoods for citizens and residents, restore peace, security, and stability for economic activities to continue to thrive, and avert any disruptions to the way of life of the people of River State. My mandate is clear: to restore law and order, stabilize the polity, and to create the necessary conditions for the full restoration of democratic institutions and representation. This is not a task for one man alone. Success will depend on the collective effort of all Rivers people, elders, political leaders, traditional rulers, faith leaders, youth, women, the media, and civil society. I do not come as a partisan actor, nor as a competitor in the struggles that have brought us to this moment. I come as a servant of the state, entrusted with the solemn duty of restoring peace and order so that River State can move forward once again and reclaim its rightful place as the oil and gas capital of Nigeria, and I dare say Africa. My role here is to ensure that the lives and livelihoods of our people are not held hostage by crisis and instability. Governance is not a solitary endeavor. True stability and renewal requires the collective will of the people. I extend my hand to every son and daughter of River State, regardless of political affiliation, ethnicity, or creed. I urge you to remain law-abiding, peaceful, and optimistic. Let us set aside our differences and work together to rebuild trust, restore stability, and protect the future of our children. Challenges before us depend on unity, not division, on cooperation, not discord, on forward thinking, not backward grievances. A commitment to unity, cooperation, and dialogue must be the fulcrum of all engagements going forward. Destruction of national infrastructure in the name of agitation is something we in the Niger Delta have since put behind us. Through collective engagements, our people have become more aware of the collateral damage that comes with it. Not only does it deprive government enough resources to provide necessary critical infrastructure and services, the damage to the environment has left vast areas of the Niger Delta extensively devastated, affecting the health and livelihoods of our people. We must resist the temptation to return to those ugly days. Dialogue and honest engagement has proven time and time again as a veritable tool for resolving differences and conflicts of any kind. Let me be clear. Under my leadership, civil liberties and fundamental human rights will be respected and protected. The rule of law will remain sacrosanct. However, those who seek to sabotage the social or economic stability of Rivers State and national infrastructure and institutions within the state, or who attempt to disrupt the peace for selfish and destructive ends, will find no tolerance for their actions. There will be no room for lawlessness, no space for violence, and no patience for actions that threaten our collective well-being. We will not act arbitrarily, but neither will we hesitate to enforce the law where necessary. Let no one be in doubt. We will uphold justice and fairness, but we will also ensure that civil order prevails. I have just concluded my inaugural State Security Council meeting and taken additional briefs from heads of security agencies in the state. I have noted the various reports, initiatives, and concerns, some of which I have given clear directives on specific actions. I have specifically charged them to remain neutral, respect the rights of citizens, and do all within their powers to maintain law and order, while collectively working to de-escalate tensions where they come in contact with such. In the coming days, we will move with deliberate speed to articulate a pragmatic roadmap for the next 6 months to ensure that every government bureaucracy is properly functioning. Agencies providing services to citizens and residents are doing so and engage stakeholders as mandated by Mr. President. Our objective will be clear: to restore normalcy, to rebuild public trust, and to lay the groundwork for a stronger and more resilient, democratically governed Rivers State. I ask for your understanding and cooperation. Above all, I ask for your faith in the possibility of a better future, one built on peace, stability, and shared progress. I want to thank Mr. President most sincerely for the confidence reposed in me and for entrusting my humble self with this delicate national assignment. Worthy of thanks are the leadership and members of the 10th National Assembly who have graciously approved Mr. President's state of emergency proclamation for Rivers State. The approval gives full effect for my appointment as administrator of Rivers State. I will draw on my training, knowledge, experience, and dedication to ensure that the essence of this historic decision is achieved. I will have to work closely with the National Assembly under the guidance of Mr. President. Consequently, I hope to continue to count on their support and cooperation throughout this assignment. While abiding faith in God, together we will overcome these challenges. Together, we will restore the dignity and the greatness of the Garden City, Rivers State. May God help us in this onerous task. May God bless Rivers State, and may God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.